Okay, so lesson 4, we're going to use exponents to denote powers of 10 with application to metric conversions. So before we go into this lesson, we need to recap about actually the metric system. So the metric system is based off of the base 10 unit system or our place value chart, and we're going to focus on a few things. We know that centi is 1/100ths, just like if you think of cent, we have 1 cent, it takes 100 cents to equal one whole dollar. The dollar would be that base unit. Same thing here, the meter would be my base unit or in my ones place, and the centi is in my hundredths place with the THS, hundredths place. And milli is my thousandths place, its origin is Latin. So let's go ahead and get started. We know that we're going from meters to centimeters here. We have 2 meters and we want to go to centimeters. We know that we are going to multiply by 10 to the second power because 1 meter is 100 times larger than a centimeter. So we have to multiply by 10 and then by 10 to get our 200. We know that it's going to be 200 centimeters. 2 meters is equal to 200 centimeters. A trick that I was taught when I was younger is you just put your zeros in here, and whatever that number is, you just take away the decimal if you're looking at a traditional place value chart and you know that you have your 200. That may work for some of you. If not, stick to the standard way of using this. You're going to multiply by 10 to the second power because remember it is 100 times greater, it being the meter. Meters are 100 times greater than centimeters. So if you have 2 meters, it's equal to 200 centimeters. Okay, looking at the next problem here, we have 40 millimeters and we're trying to convert that to meters. So if we have millimeters, we know that that's thousandths and we are trying to convert it to meters. So what we would need to do is take our 40 millimeters and divide by 10 to the third power. So that's going to be 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. We know that that is going to give us 4 hundredths of a meter. 4 hundredths of a meter. So we started with 40 milliliters. We know that in every meter, there's 1,000 milliliters because it's 1,000, 1,000th of a meter right here. You see 1,000th of a meter. So therefore, we would have to divide by 10 to the third power.